just to give you guys an update on what's been going on with my niece and myself. As you know, she is here because she wanted to work on her basketball skills and get better for the upcoming season when she starts back school. Let's just say it's been trying. First and foremost, like, kids these days are lazy. And I can't even say lazy. Lazy is the wrong word. No, it's the right word. They out of shape. Like, I remember when I was a kid growing up, we stayed outside. Like, we stayed outside with, I don't know, we just stayed outside. Like, we were never in the house. Like, we always stayed outside and we were always on the go to do something, whether it was like softball, basketball, track. We were just, you know, outside, like, active as a kid. These kids these days, though, their activity is YouTube, gaming, and watching TV. When I tell y'all I get tired of coming home, turning my TV on, and it's on some dang Nickelodeon, I just be like, you know what? I'm just going in my room. But I say all that to say, so today was the first day that we got back on the court since a little incident that happened last Thursday. So last Thursday we were on the court and she was basically complaining that she was tired. So I was like, you gotta suck it up. Like, game on the line, fourth quarter, you in, you can't be talking about you tired, like, blah, 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 blah. So we were working on defensive slides. And she, like, all throughout the week prior, she was doing them right. So this particular day, she just couldn't get them right for nothing. And it was pissing me off. When I say pissing me off, like, pissing me off. Like, Becky, Maya, if y'all watching this, I think it was y'all, or it might have just been Becky. I don't even remember. But y'all remember that day in practice when I was coaching and that chick, she threw the ball and she did something. And I, like, almost went after her, and y'all was like, nah, coach, you can't do that. And I was like, I don't work for the school. I can do what I want. Like, that's how pissed off I was at this girl. So she just kept messing up. And I was like, do you want to be here? And she was like, yes. And I was like, well, act like it then, blah, blah. And then, so I was like, we're going to do this one more time. And so I was like, go. And, like, bruh, it was literally like the soul left her body. Like, that's how, like, tired and drained she was. But it still pissed me off because I was like, you gotta suck it up. You can't just quit. But she couldn't get that through her head. So I was like, you know what? Let's go. So I was like, let's go. We done for today. Because I didn't want to stand out there and yell at her in front of people and then embarrass her. So instead of doing that, I was just like, we about to go then. Like, forget it. You don't want to be here? I ain't got to be here. It's hot anyway. Like, let's go. So then we get in the car and she in the passenger seat and she all breathing hard and huffing and puffing. So I called my mom and I was on the phone with my mom and she was like, where y'all coming from? And I was like, the courts. And then she was like, she said, oh, how did it go or something like that. And I was like, oh, no. She was like, oh, so y'all finished? I said, we left. And she was like, what you mean y'all left? I said, we left. And my mom was like, what do you mean y'all left? So y'all done? I said, no, we didn't finish the workout. We left because she was pissing me off, not doing what she was supposed to do. And instead of yelling at her, I decided that we was just gonna leave. So then my mama started laughing. Then my mom was like, what she was doing? I said, she was just complaining and not doing what she was supposed to be doing. She was doing it perfect prior to today. And today she just couldn't get it right. So I said, we leaving. We not doing it no more. And then my mom, she thought she was helping the situation, but then she ended up babying her. Like, she was like, well, Kaya, you know, you can't do this, you can't. And it was just the tone of her voice. Now, back in my day, when we was playing sports, it wasn't no, Stacy, you can't do this, or Stacy, you can't do that. It was, what the H wrong with you? Suck it up, go out there and play. Stop being a baby, stop crying. But with her grandchild is, now you know you can't do this, you can't do this, you gotta suck it up and play. And, like, I was just like, had that been us as kids, it wouldn't have been no little sweet little voice. We would have been getting yelled at. So I was just like, all right, bye. So then I hung up with her, and Kaya's still over here in the passenger seat, just huffing and puffing. So I'm like, you mad? And she was like, yes. And I'm like, what you mad at? And then she was like, myself. And this is when I felt bad, y'all, because she was like, I'm mad at myself. And I was like, why are you mad at yourself? Because I know I can do it. I just don't know what happened today. I was just tired. And I was like, it ain't funny, but it kind of is funny. Just the way she was talking, like, and I felt bad because, like, I was really, like, getting on to her because I'm thinking, like, she just being lazy and don't care. But literally, she just, like, didn't have any more energy to go. And, like, when we was in the car on the way home, like, I realized that by her saying, like, she was like, I know I can do it. I was just tired and I just couldn't go. And then, y'all, she was like, what do I need to do to get in shape? Like, she just was asking me all these questions. And I was like, well, you got to start running. You got to start doing weights, like, blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, all right, so can we start doing that? I was like, all right, cool, bet. So we started doing weights, y'all. When I tell you this girl is weaker than she is out of shape, like, oh my God, like, I just asked her to do some simple push-ups, bruh. When I tell y'all them arms was shaking, whoo, it was bad, y'all. It was bad. And I had to laugh because it was funny. Like, it was hilarious to me how weak this girl is. But we gonna get her though. We gonna get her though. All in all, she's getting better, thank God. She's starting to realize her potential and how good she can actually be if she stick with it and listen to what I'm telling her. It's so funny to me. Like, she'll be out there on the court doing something, and then I'll be like, Kaya, you doing it wrong. Like, I told you to do it this way. So we'll correct it, and what do you know? It works. Not 5 minutes later, she revert back to doing what she was doing. And I'll be like, you know what? God grant me patience because I'm really about to lose my mind. But yeah, so she's definitely getting better. Thank God for that. I ain't got to send her home early, but she only got 3 more weeks here. So we definitely got to push it. We got to push it a little bit more. There's some more stuff I want to work with her with. So yeah, that's the update as far as her basketball training is going. She still think that she gonna beat me at the end of her little training, but I don't know why. I'm just preparing for this meal that she about to buy for me though. Oh yeah, speaking of, so I told y'all that, you know, they sent her here with money. So in the beginning, she wasn't buying nothing. Like, she wasn't buying food to eat out. Like, I literally had to call them and be like, do Kaya not eat out anymore? And they was like, yeah, why? What you talking about? I said, because every time I asked her, do she want something to eat? She say no, she gonna eat at home. So then they was like, nah, I don't know what's going on. And they was like, maybe she think you gonna fuss at her, whatever. And I'd be like, fuss at her for what? If I'm eating out and I'm asking her if she wants to eat out, then why would I fuss at her? And then something, I forgot what happened. But then I was like, because as I told y'all, I don't buy sodas for my house because I don't drink them. I drink them like once every blue moon, but I don't buy stuff like that for my house. So like, we did something and we were out, and I was like, you want to stop and get some juice, Gatorade, soda? And she was like, no, I'm gonna go home and drink water. I was like, all right then, cool. Come to find out, y'all, she wasn't eating out because she didn't want to spend her own money. Because I told y'all, remember, I'll buy grocery, but if we eat out, she got to buy her own food. She didn't want to buy her own food, y'all. So then I guess her mom called her and told her, like, she better be spending the money or whatever, because if not, and she come home with it, then they're taking the money back. Light bulb in my head. Bet then. You don't want to buy food when we go out and eat? Okay, you about to buy your own grocery then. I'm not playing. Like, you think I'm about to buy grocery for you to go home and take money back? Nah, bro, it don't work that way. Now, she definitely buying food. She buying grocery. She talking about some, I want to eat some baked macaroni and cheese and some baked beans for the 4th of July. I don't cook for holidays just because it's one person, and then, so I just go out and eat. But she said she wanted that. So I was like, all right, bet then. You want it, you got to buy it. So then her mom called and was like, oh, she got a Walmart gift card. I said, she got a Walmart gift card? And here I am spending my money for her to buy, for her growth? Like, what? Surely did. Took that Walmart gift card and bought her the stuff that I have to cook for her for the 4th of July. I surely did. And then she had the nerve to say, you spent up all my money on my gift card. It's for something that you want. Like, no. But yeah, I was just like, she really out here thinking like I'm just gonna keep buying her food and she ain't gonna have to spend her money and she could just take it on back home. But I don't think she knew that she had to give it back. I think she thought like when she get back home, she was just gonna keep it. But no, her mom was like, nah, she gotta get that back. That's the update. When she gets ready to leave in 3 weeks, I will be uploading a video of loading the game that we play so y'all can see her get spanked, because what I'm not doing is buying her some shoes. Not doing it. And I'm not giving her any of mine. Not doing it. So yeah, that's the update. We're back on the court now after that little incident last week. And she's really starting to see her potential, and I'm glad, because for a minute there, I was like, this ain't gonna work. This is not gonna work. Let me go get you a flight home. But she pulled through. She's progressing through, and I'm actually glad. I can't wait to check out some of her games next year. So we're gonna see. But yeah, that's just an update video of what has been going on with me and my niece so far since she's been here. So until next time, I'll see you when I see you.